or do Gregor.
I know.
Okay,
The guy that
tape
already
is
has an
rolling,
in-game
boys
rare.
and girls. We are recording. 1 minute till live radio.
One minute till live.
1 minute. Places, everybody.
I really need that suicidal tendencies intro.
Smoke if you got it.
Oh, what is it? On JW? Right on the set. Okay, I'm not getting anything.
You're not getting anything where? Hey, what'd you break?
Quiet on the set. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right, and it's all Jack's fault today. It wasn't Laz's fault.
No. Not my fault.
The trader traded. He went off on
The trader
other.
was working.
He didn't
He was
work.
working before the show.
He didn't work. I tried 4 different files. He didn't work.
See?
Damn trader.
Fart worked. Woo worked.
He wasn't working when I was punching it in.
Shotgun.
I bet you.
Hello?
I bet you he doesn't take instructions from me. I bet you that's the case.
You know what? That might be the case because
I
Bill
don't
doesn't
take orders from you. See, he was broke. Not my fault.
Oh. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
And you're listed in the allowed users as well,
Well,
which is weird.
It's broke. Anyway, welcome to today's show. Today is Tuesday, January 24th, 2017, here inside Shroud and Avatar. How is everybody doing out there today?
I'm doing great. I mean, we do know that a couple of our regulars aren't going to be here today, so it's unfortunate that I get to be the maestro for today. And let me go ahead and change songs so that way I don't annoy you all day.
Yes,
with Stones.
you've already been, anytime you play that song. And it's only when you play that song, Somebody else plays that song. It's something else,
You're like, ooh, I love this
Yeah,
song. As
especially
soon
when
as I
Mr.
start playing it,
Watson
it's like,
plays the song, of course. But
uh-huh.
anybody else's rendition except yours, I don't know why.
You just don't like my version of it.
I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
I see how you are.
Yes.
Hating on
Yeah,
me.
you're one of those people who think you can sing and you sing all the time, and we just don't say anything about it because you just can't carry a tune, but nobody wants to tell you.
Yeah, I don't think you'll ever hear me say that.
Hey, I believe I've got video of you singing in a car, along with myself and a couple other people. So don't go there.
Yes, yes. But that was forced. I was told that I had to
That's
sing.
right. Of
That was
course,
not by choice.
Prince
I'm
Gix Vargash joining us on set here today, and he's looking
and
awful spiffy in his Shogun costume.
he is looking awfully shogun-y.
I tell you,
I do
he
love the
is.
fact. Yeah, I'm liking the outfit.
Is again, it's got to grow on me, I guess, but that's looking pretty sharp. I guess it just depends on how you wear it. All right, music. Come on.
I don't know.
What's the matter?
I'm playing music.
Yeah, not hearing anything here.
Uh,
You're not moving. You're not.
Well, maybe you need to pan your camera around to
I
me.
haven't moved my camera. Stones was playing
Okay.
just fine
Here, hold
a
on.
moment ago.
I will.
You're killing me.
I
Sauls.
escaped out of it, and I'm going to restart it.
And that plays.
Okay, so now you can hear it.
See, I didn't do nothing. See, not my fault.
I just hit escape, and then I restarted the song.
Bug.
But I am digging this. I love I am hoping that when our customized heraldry stuff comes in, I'm hoping that anything like the flags that are on that Shogun outfit, that those get decorated with our personal emblems.
That would be nice.
That would be very nice. I'll
Yeah.
just be happy right off the bat, of course, to be able to put them on things like a customized shield or a customized banner for starters.
Oh yeah.
A customized cloak, to show what your
Yeah,
house
well, I mean,
is,
but
what your-
at the same time, that is something that we know is way back there on the queue, and that that's probably going to require them to actually go through and redo a crap ton
Well,
of artwork.
It's funny that you say that because there has been some action on the forums for the coat of arms, and they've released a whole. I mean, I wasn't ready to go off on this track, but maybe we'll cover this when we come back next Monday. We'll plan on doing that, maybe next Tuesday. But a lot of updates out there. Hundreds of more symbols added for the COAs, and of course. It's still an ongoing project, but yes, still back burner. But don't forget, it's out there, folks. We are going to get that for those
That
of
makes
us
me
who
want
have
to go
those
through
pledges.
and redo my coat of arms on my character.
Once you already have one submitted, you can redo it again, can't you?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
But I'm always hesitant to do that because sometimes that first thought, that first work is just so right on, and then you can never recreate it just the same way.
Exactly. It took me 3 submissions to get mine.
It took me a few to get my first one, and then it took me several more to get my second one for my other character. I think I got 1 or 2 more characters I could actually do it on. I just haven't gone and submitted those yet, but that's another story. But yes,
Yeah,
coats of arms, COAs.
I need to do lots of work on that stuff.
Yes, there's a lot of things we need a lot of work on. I'm out there again over the last weekend just checking things out and, of course, testing some of the new stuff, the new changes that are coming out. Let's not forget that as much as I hate for this to be a short week, this is release week. So tomorrow we're expecting release notes on Release 38 to be put out for everybody out
in
there.
your absence, we're going to try to do guest hosts.
You
gonna see
guys are going to
how-
try and do it? All right,
We're
cool.
gonna try. I don't know how successful it's going to be, but I mean, that balance between straight guy and funny-ish guy sometimes works.
Yeah, there's no promises.
No
Yeah.
promises. All right. Well, we
We
shall
are-
see. We shall see.
Someone around here is awfully special, but we won't name names.
Yeah, okay.
It could be the worst 3 shows in history.
It could be. It could be a total change in history as well. We've contemplated doing this for a while, and we're gonna have to talk just a wee bit about how we're gonna pull all that off, because I want to see we'll see if we can actually get you guys to pull it off on the radio as well. That's gonna be fun, right?
Oh, geez, you're gonna want me to take over the radio?
Well, that's part of being able to guest host the show. No, yes.
Hold on. Let me go find Spatial real quick. Spatial.
We can look at that right after the show. No worries.
Wait, hold on. Why didn't that come up whenever I typed in search on my?
I have no idea.
What the hell is it really called? Spatial.
Called
I need to do the update. Oh yeah, Sam. Sam Broadcaster.
You would still actually have to go out to the website and probably update your key, because your key is probably way outdated.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Keys only last
Product
3 months
activation
at a time.
window expired.
Yeah. No, they 3 months at a shot. They auto up, but you got to go auto redo it. At least on your side.
That.
Yeah, but that's another story.
I'm still using
Lots
a
of sausage making.
2006.
I know.
That's right.
I know. You gotta love the machine and how the machine works around here.
It will be fun to see how warm Laz keeps his seat.
I tell you what, it's purely hand cranked though. That's for sure. Just like Jack's cranking away on that organ grinder.
Hey. I'm rotating things very, very well.
I can't wait to see the monkey dance. That's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and move right along here.
You're telling me that you want me to go ahead and start talking about stand-up corner, because we do have updates there.
He doesn't take orders from me. Hell with you. That's right.
Moving right along.
Moving right along. Damn you, grimy traitor.
We do have yesterday's stand-up corner. So remember, today is Taco Tuesday. That's right.
Tuesday.
Time to get out some tacos. Now, the real question, are we dealing with flour or corn? I'm personally a fan of flour.
I got to go with the standard flour myself. I've never been a fan of the crunchy taco. I've always been a fan of the soft taco.
The blasted taco.
What about the pink taco?
What happened to you there?
The pink taco. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. Somebody's texting me while I'm doing this. Don't forget, our stand-up corner is where the devs sit there and say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down, and something even more random gets typed into the forums, and that is where we get to read and interpret for you guys. So yesterday in the art department, Bob, the builder,
Cult of Bob,
he said he was working on bugs.
Bug.
And dry docked pirate galleon.
Dry dock.
Damon. New guy Damon.
Damon Waldrop.
Working on the Clockwork Dragon visual effects and visual effects planning.
And more visual effects.
Fletch still lives. Fletch still lives. As he works on the Fur Cloaks refactor. And bugs.
Bug.
And then Kevin. Working on bugs.
Bug.
Matt. Working on the male avatared movement animation polish. Avatared animation polish.
Oh gosh.
I know. I don't know why he would try to fix things like the fact that somebody's walking in place while playing a lute right now on my screen.
Yeah, I don't know, especially since he's sitting down.
I know he's standing right there going, damn.
Yeah,
bugs.
I know.
Okay, over in design, Brandon working on
Brandon Cotton.
the release 38 recipes and Clockwork Dragon pet setup.
We're going to have to wind them up. Hope not.
Well, Led Zepp's going to tell you how to do that properly.
I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will.
He's going to give you detailed instructions on
He's
how
gonna
to
claim all the
properly crank your gears.
Gears are
Key-
getting
key
geared up.
master.
Yep. Seawolf
Seawolf.
working on map kickoff meetings and bugs
Bug.
and a live stream. Dan working on map kickoff meetings and player
Damn,
towns
man.
and traps and Xenos. Fire Lotus is working on Spite and NPC updates. Sanio working on map kickoff meetings and new traps.
New traps. Can't wait to see
And
these traps.
yesterday, one of the things that we talked about were pressure plates inside of dungeons. Then we're going to have spike traps. We already have some of those already inside of Tower of the Shuttered Eye, or fire traps, arrow traps. All of that's going to be coming, and it's going to be kind of funny.
Ravensmoor has the spike traps, and it's pretty funny because you can just kind of walk around the spikes.
Yeah.
Well, the spikes don't really do much damage, so when those things scale up, that's going to be even funnier.
And comments from the Peanut Gallery. Gix says that's not exactly what he's fixing. That one's a programming bug, and otherwise
That
he's
one's a
saying it's not his
programming
fault.
Yeah,
It's all Gix's
Yeah.
fault.
That's right.
it's all Gix's fault.
We love
Yeah.
you guys.
We love Gix. Lum the Mad
Lum
working on the
mat.
conversation format updates and scene updates and oracle updates. Sorcerer Steve casting those spells on bugs
Bug.
and High Veil and Xenos and Run Ruins planning. Run Ruins. I don't know how that's pronounced internally, but I'm going to pronounce it Run.
Rum.
RHUN.
Rum.
Rune?
Rune, I would say.
Merc,
Rune?
how you doing?
What's going on,
Merc.
How
guys?
you feeling, buddy?
How you
Heard
doing?
you were a little under the weather.
Feeling better. Almost over it, I think.
Good to hear you back.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome back. Yes. Travis working on bugs
Bug.
and fire effects additions and Kroll.
Additions. Kroll. Kroll looks hot. That's all I'm gonna say.
Kroll.
Kroll looks really hot.
I didn't actually go into it. I just ran past the entrance.
I was unable to, but we can't talk about that.
You're unable to go into it, or you're unable to do what?
I was
This
unable
is
to go
QA
into
stuff,
it.
so this.
I couldn't enter.
Okay, so that may be something where they're still designing it and they just have
Well,
the exterior
that's-
designed.
That's yet to be seen. We'll find that out tomorrow, I guess.
Okay. Over in tech, Bobby working on Skybugs
Sky bug.
and bugs.
Bug. Sky bugs. I love it. I
Eric working on the waypoint updates and bugs.
love bug.
Wizard Smoke. Hold on, I gotta go find disc. Hold on. We're missing the bubbles. Bubbles. There it is. The Deathbringer one and only working on Gust updates and bugs.
Bug.
I wonder what the Gust update is going to be. I kind of like being blown off ledges.
Yeah, we know you like being blown off.
Well, who doesn't enjoy being blown?
But I,
Off.
Tassler working.
I believe I read that you're not supposed to be able to be blown off a platform like that. But
you know what? You should be able to.
I
don't
heartily
think-
agree,
I-
and that's why I was surprised when I saw that you weren't supposed to be
Yeah.
able to. Something to do with
if
the
it had like some
troll.
sort of like rope or something like that, but if there's no protection, you should definitely be able to be blown off.
It had something to do with the troll and the kick. When the troll kicks you, he can't kick you off a platform, which had to do with something else. It was interesting read. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, so that's going to be interesting as far as what's going on there. Taslo working on the web landing page updates, so he's playing around with WordPress. Over in QA, Eric working on forums and weekend work. Reese was working on regression and forums and sanity and weekend work. Serafina working on customer service and regression and weekend work.
Putting in the OT weekend work all across the
Well,
QA.
I think the weekend work was people whining and complaining.
Right. Somebody's got to keep up on it.
But that's beside the point. I mean,
get ready to break
we
it
don't
up.
know what people would actually be saying around here. Our useless overhead group, the production management other group.
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
Surprise.
We have the Dippy Bird working on bugs.
Pay for your purchases and get out and come again.
And working on bugs.
What the?
Bug.
And new items. And bans.
Ban.
The ban hammer has come out again.
That's right.
And Gorn.
It's a very intense moment. The chance to try something nobody's ever tried before.
Speedo as he works on the weekly update and web marketing tests.
Yeah.
Then,
Things that
suddenly,
make you
the
go,
moment of truth.
That's right.
Barrick was working on the weekly update and the live stream and weekend events. Hutch was working on bugs
Bug.
and map kickoff meetings and dry dock access and lava.
Hot burning lava.
Lava. Lord British was playtesting and map kickoff meetings, whereas Chaos was working on decorations and offers and player homes and cloaks and customer service support and Jira triage.
Rick working
Last
it up.
but not least, the Dork Star was working on the weekly update and release 38 post and map kickoff meetings and visual effects planning and asset reviews.
Cinderella story,
Acid.
out of nowhere, a former greenskeeper now about to become the Masters champion. It looks like I'm a wreck. It's in the hole!
It's in the hole.
It's in the hole!
Yep, and that's what our devs were working on. So, we've got some really good news about a GoFundMe campaign out there.
Yes, we do have that. Speaking of maps, though, we also have some new map updates, updated map news. So, what do you want to do? The funding, or you want to talk about maps? Go through the funding because I want to pull something else up while we're talking about that one.
So the GoFundMe campaign is up to $13,505 for Doug's chemo relief. Don't forget, you can always find that on GoFundMe.com. Just do a search for Doug and Soda or Iron Maiden and Soda, and you'll be able to find it. You can also view the videos of the stretch goals that have been met. The next stretch goal that we're working on, which we are quickly approaching, is a 5-mile run of Thextor Markham wearing a costume of the community's choosing. I'm thinking maybe he should go as Zardoz. He needs to pull out the red Speedo. The red Speedo with all kinds of weird straps and stuff. That might be phenomenal. What are you talking about? Thex, you're the one that asked the community.
I know. I will say that the number one most requested feature so far, by far, is the clapping coconuts.
The coconuts, I gotta love the coconut idea. I mean, come on, that's just classic. I think
But
that with the
if you're
coconut
doing the
bra.
coconuts, you actually have to skip the entire time.
I have to skip, which is going to be brutal.
I mean, because you can't do coconuts and run. You actually have to do coconuts and skipping.
Hey man, I gotta be true to form.
I know. I don't know if it's possible to run and clap coconuts together.
I don't
know. Or if it's
know.
actually a requirement.
Maybe we should find this out. And
yeah, it's up to you guys. I'll do whatever the hell you tell me to do.
Yeah. So I mean,
he's putting that in our lap that way. So the more we promote this out there to other people, the more crazy ideas that we can get people to come up with.
The more entertaining this run becomes, and I mean, because it is called the Make Thex Suffer stretch goals.
That is correct.
It's not the Make Thex Comfortable.
No, and so part of that suffering is we have to make sure that you are miserable every step of the way, including finishing off the 9 other peppers.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm just imagining all the car honks I'm gonna get running on the road in a tutu, clapping coconuts, wearing a Speedo.
Hey, maybe we get some live donations.
Well, the tutu at least will cover up the everything else. But
you never know.
So how's your wife gonna film this one? Or are you gonna have your kid film it on a bicycle with the camera?
We're working out the logistics now. There may be a couple cameras that are, somebody in a car going alongside, somebody on a bike ahead of me, and this is going to be a production.
And mount the camera on the bike or something like that, or
I wish I had a selfie stick and a GoPro. That might be kind of cool.
Yes. So if you donate $25 to that GoFundMe, don't forget that will make you eligible. Game rare cloak, and the distribution is going to begin in release 38, and the first time for distribution is going to be between 8 and 11 New Britannia time inside of Don's Keep at the Auchenshire Markham Farm. So it is a Duke Keep. Just look for a bunch of cotton plants. Also 1 to 5 at 7 to midnight. That is going to be distributed by Thexidor Markham, who you can always find in-game. His name is also on the forum post. So
I'm gonna pull a Laz, and I'm just gonna be standing on the lot because I like standing on the lot.
So I don't standing on the lot because just for the
you know what, you should be planting cotton.
For the sake of standing on the lot. That's right. You might as well be working while you're doing it.
I know.
Yeah, I'll probably pull out some crafting tables and start working on some furniture or something for the telethon.
Make some chests for the new things coming in. Mm-hmm. So the station that you've got set up, you're going to be handing out cloaks. We don't know how many Portalarium are going to give you for starters, but there's about 250 cloaks that people have made claim to already. So if you're not available one of those times, we are going to set up, or Thex is going to set up a list somewhere and pull out the red pen of doom to cross things out as cloaks are collected.
Yeah, it'll be a nice opportunity for everyone too to stop by the donation center at Don's Keep, where I'll be handing out the donations and to drop off some in-game materials, gold, mats, rares that you don't want for the telethon, and also for us to convert to cash through the Airy Fund to donate to the Chemo Fund.
Yes.
So I'll be there all day. I'd love, people want to come around, hang out with me, dance, PvP, kill me, whatever. I don't care.
Are you PvP flagged?
I guess I could be.
Okay. So the important thing to remember is that the handing out of the cloaks does not represent the end of the Chemo Fund relief
That is
drive.
Correct.
So it does actually enable other people to see that, hey, you do get this custom cloak. And so if people ask, please go ahead and tell them how to get the cloak by donating $25 to the Chemo Relief Fund. Make sure that you've got your character name or your email listed, so that way that can actually be done and researched and given over to people. So as far as the cloak rarity, please wear your cloaks. Show support for Doug or Iron Maiden in game, and whatever you do, please don't sell your cloaks I know people are going to be tempted to sell those cloaks. Please don't do that before the Chemo Relief Fund drive is over. After that, it's rare, and you can do with as you please.
Absolutely.
And Fex has made a promise that any additional cloaks that Portalarium does hand over to him, he will destroy. So if things are not done, he will destroy additional cloaks.
Yep, any overflow we have after everybody who's donated or will donate gets their cloak will be destroyed to make sure that we keep the rarity and all that good stuff.
Yes. And those that aren't able to log in on Saturday to collect those cloaks, make sure message Thexador Markham in game, and we will make sure that you are taken care of. And thank everybody for supporting Doug's Chemo Relief Fund. Or Iron Maiden's Chemo Relief Fund. Yes. Anything else that I missed out of that post? I think
that you did a good job, and I hope to see everybody there on Saturday. I'm going to be really bored, so come entertain me.
And I have volunteered as well to be another person to distribute those cloaks as soon as you've got that spreadsheet all set up. So,
yeah, which I'll set up here in the next day or so, and then that way if I need to take a break or go outside and get some sunshine, Jack can step in or whoever, maybe Laz can step in and help with the.
Since we do like to stand around on lots and not do anything all day.
Stand around.
That's what we do.
Sit and, that's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But moving right along.
We do have. I know you were talking about some latest
We
news.
have maps, and I've given you 2 links down there.
Oh. I gotta go find Discord. Where did you give me links?
In Discord.
Really?
Oh, you know what I did?
You forgot to hit enter?
No.
Or you messaged Bill?
You're a damn grimy traitor.
Oh, you messaged the bot.
The grimy traitor.
You're blaming me for you messaging
Hey,
the
just
bot.
because, he came up with the message that...
So, I don't know if you're using the Soda Navigator or not. But we do have some more information out there. No! Core has killed our dev.
Oops.
Oops. So...
Who needs them?
It's all good.
It is. We love this.
Yeah.
I love this shit. That's why we got not as many skeletons as we used to have all over the set. Ever since we moved from the Bloodfest down near the banks.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. You mean the PvP arena?
That's
bank?
right. But first off, let's bring up the new map. This was tweeted out by Shroud the Avatar. Burko and Jacob White getting credit for this map. And their work on Spindrift Bay, is it?
Yeah, but you're killing me because I just went to the forum post and not to the tweet.
Well,
so now I got to go find the friggin' tweet.
I didn't go to a tweet. I gave you the link right there. It's right there in front of you. Jeez, you're killing me, Small.
Jeez.
What's the damn problem?
Damn problem is this guy can't find a link to save my life, I tell you. Duke, what's going on?
You're killing me.
Well, I'm not single again.
So Jacob White has also introduced some new maps as well, and I'm going to show you those as soon as Jack gets to the right screen.
I'm looking at the Spindrift Bay location.
Yes, the Spindrift Bay is a nice little map of inset of Spindrift Bay for those of you guys who want to look at a nice up close of it. But Jacob stopped by yesterday, say hello, and I caught the tail end of the conversation. I went out and I saw something, and of course Jacob released a bunch of new underground maps that are now available via Soda Map and Soda Navigator. And I tell you what, they work awesome. Went out and got to take a look, and if If you click on the links, it'll actually bring up Soda Map for you and show you the underground maps of all these places where the doors are and entrances are. Really cool stuff by Jacob White, and I'll bring up the next map. Also includes res points, so that if you don't know where the res point is on these underground maps, you can see it by the crosses.
I like how you identified the different nodes in places.
Yes, so great new additions to Soda Map and Soda Navigator, and watch out for a demon in this damn room, man. This sucker's tough.
I haven't met a demon I couldn't beat yet.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I am considering on the QA server I did mess around with a dragon and I was promptly squashed.
You were promptly barbecued. That's right.
Yes, and the demons will just obliterate me in like seconds. So,
but some great new work here, and we hope to see more. Again, don't forget Soda Navigator, Soda Map with Jacob White, SodaMap.com, one of our sponsors here. And over 500 different scenes available. The map follows you along, so you've got your own personal GPS. But some great new additions out here. Most indeed.
Yeah, Jacob has done a phenomenal job collecting all those maps, mapping everything out, and actually identifying where those resources are. Don't forget that you just need to go to sodamap.com. If you click on the More button, you can download Soda Navigator right there, and it's a quick install. It's awesome. You can download it in zip form or as the exe, and there's over 500 different game scenes included, and that includes all pots with overland access, and as many nested pots as he could find were added as well.
That's right.
So tons of dev time has been put into this, and Jacob has done a phenomenal job with this. So please go out and support Jacob in his endeavor to making Soda Map and Soda Navigator.
Moving right along, what do we want to talk about next? Do we want to touch on the little topic of that new player? The first time user experience, the Fatui, as it may be.
Because, we can't call it the Fatux because user experience, UX, is not an industry term.
Well, yeah, we could make it an industry term, but that's just.
I'm just saying that for our user experience person out there. And it's Fatui. You ready for this? You ready? Are you ready for this?
I will be ready in just a second. I actually closed that out because I thought we were going to not make it. But
I have a new suggestion for Thex for his outfit.
Oh, do you?
A short kilt with the fancy riding boots combo.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Now, of course, there is a new announcement out there about containers. Do we want to touch on that real quick?
Where's this announcement?
This is in the announcements.
What are you talking about?
I'll give you the link, and let's touch on this, too, because this looks like it may be important. Since it's coming up, container changes.
I mean, it's like...
I know.
Containers having limits? I don't know what you're talking... why would that be an issue?
Containers within containers notice for release 38. They're coming out, and they're giving us this information right now.
That they've broken containers within containers, and so everything is going to be inside of one container now. So containers within containers is broken?
Not broken. Going bye-bye.
Yeah, which is going to be something that they're going to have to fix in the long term. Just because containers within containers is how a lot of people are going to get by with selling bulk items, things like that.
And again,
it's a feature that many people have actually asked for.
I understood this, and since the announcement's here, this is a soapbox going to be coming next week, and I'm going to start it now since they opened the door to it. Literally, it's a feature everybody's been asking for, and this, in essence, and I'm going to point back to Fast and Furious and things people are not going to like for the benefit of the game, and this is going to be one of them decisions. They are making the decision to not support this, is basically what they're saying. They're saying they're not even going after it. They're not allowing it, and this is a change that is going to affect everybody with the weight limits. Now, again.
Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry, but your mic cut out during your soapbox, and I couldn't really get the gist of what your actual statement was. So would you mind repeating all of that?
You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls, with your mic cutting out.
I says, yeah, well, that's not me. That's Discord. But anyway, since the door has been opened on this, this goes to, I'm going to point to the Fast and Furious and the changes that people are not going to like. This is them saying, this is the way it's going to be. We are not going to support bags and bags, and too bad, tough darts, see you later, nix, nine, nada, zip, zero, zilch, goodbye. We're not doing it. That's what this is stating. As of R38, you will not be able to nest bags within bags, period. It's not something they're going to fix later. It's not a bug. This is intended, and this is the way they're going with it. This is what this statement is saying, and I've known this for a little while now, but now that it's out there in public, we can now mention this. And that's the way it's going to be. Now, are the people going to start screaming out there?
Oh, yeah.
We'll let you know in a couple days, but this was just posted 50-something minutes ago, maybe an hour ago. And, of course, we've already got the developers chimed in, the Attenwoods chimed in a couple times on this, so
I think this is going to be one of those threads that blows up extremely quickly.
It's going to be one of those threads that gets locked extremely quickly is what's going to be. But
I also think that they're going to have to go ahead and say that we're later down the road.
What's that, Schneider?
I see nothing wrong with it, honestly.
Well, again, is one of the things people have been looking for is, and I'll point out over to our side there, the side of the pavilion. You'll see I have chests lined up there. Why? Because I can't put the chest in the chest and organize them by item, or even bags for that matter, because it doesn't sort properly. So in order to say, here's my food, here's my equipment, here's my housing, I have to separate them out as it is right now. I would prefer to have one chest that has 20 bags in it, but we can't do that, and they're telling you it's never going to happen.
Well, I don't think that they're saying it's never going to happen. I think that with their inventory refactor that they broke, and they're going to possibly come back to it later on. Because that was something that was mentioned in the stand-up corner last week, was the inventory refactor. Because bags within bags, and this is actually a game mode that I never can deal with. But remember, within one of the options for your inventory is bag mode.
Bag mode, and it's horrible.
And if you have bag mode, you need a silly thing called bags within bags as far as organizing things. Otherwise, you'll never be able to find a damn thing. And so when they start going through and try messing around with everything, they're going to have to actually put bags within bags and containers within containers back into the game at some later point. As much as you think it's not going to happen. Well, bag mode might go bye-bye just because it's kind of useless right now.
Well, and this makes it totally useless, in my opinion. Shoot.
So, if you create a container or something, or you build a container and you have a inventory box that you keep your finished inventory in, you can no longer put that built container, that created container, in another container to hold as inventory. Is that, am I getting this correctly?
No, you can put that container inside of the other container, but that container cannot contain anything in it.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I can take an empty chest and put an empty chest inside the chest, but I can't put an item inside the chest and then place it inside another chest.
So basically what they're preventing is you can't have an item inside an item inside an item.
Correct.
That's correct.
And the reason for that is to curtail duping. That's exactly why.
Well, the reason for that is they've decided. Well, I can't even talk about that right now, and that really ties me up. But this is factored into another decision that's been made that we'll find out about tomorrow. Again, can't talk about it today, unfortunately. No, it's coming, but we like to play by the rules, and we will not divulge that until Monday. Well, no, you'll divulge it tomorrow if you do the guest host gig, but.
Well, that, and if it's posted up soon.
Yes, if it's posted at a time of show, of course, then, of course, we will be revealed during showtime. One of those things, of course, we try not to do is, talk about anything that we can't talk about Dev Plus. And this was something that was in there, and they've just publicly gone forward with it. Very much like yesterday's trip around Blood Bay on the airship. While I'd love to show you a trip of me riding the airship, which I do have video of, I couldn't do that. But they gave us a guided tour, and they put it out there on YouTube for everybody to look at.
Video of the QA server?
So, hey, I can take all the video I want as long as I don't publish it. You know that.
I'm joking.
I know.
I sat on the... I actually got to the very tip of the the prow of the yard arm sticking out at the front of the ship.
I'm telling you, the view from up there is just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
That much I can tell.
I actually logged out on the QA server on right there.
Oh, it'd be funny when you log back in. I want to know if you fall to your death.
That's what I want to know as well. I did miss the first time I tried to make that jump. I did plummet straight to my death, and it did take several seconds to fall all the way down to the bottom.
It's pretty high.
And go splat.
Anyway, moving right along.
Moving right along, we do have to thank a lot of people, including our calendar. Don't forget, our calendar is provided to us by NBNN.
The calendar has been so good to us in all these years. Thank you, calendar, for taking care of us.
It has not crashed. It has not crashed this month since it's been moved. So don't forget, if you need the community calendar, just go to nbnn.info, click on the calendar button at the top, and you will see that there is a Google Calendar there that is labeled the Shroud of the Avatar Community Calendar. It's also inside of our app as well. Today is Tuesday, January 24th. Don't forget, VIP tickets for SodaCon are still available. Last I checked, there was 5.
5 remaining.
Excuse me. The non-attendee cloak, if you were interested in one of those, don't forget, are available for a $25 donation. And the early bird pricing is still available for SodaCon as well. Just go to sodaconaustin.org. Today at noon, 3, 6, 9, and 12, around the clock, there are 2 idiots that don't know what they are doing on a show called Lunch with Laz and Jack on WRFB.
WRFB. That's right.
That is Radio Free Britannia in your in-game Ether amplifier, or just go to wrfb.rocks or radiofreebritannia.com. Let's see. After that, at 2 o'clock, if you're interested in learning about the PAX Layer community, you can join their town manager, Sean Silverfoot, and talk to him about anything PAX Layer related. That includes any of its boroughs, including Dragon's Watch, Tentacle, Lockbrow, Island of Wonders, Nowhere, Sea Nymph Grotto, and Serenity Isle. If you're interested in some PvE, there's a lot of events for you this afternoon. At 3 o'clock, the EVL is hosting a European dungeon crawl, which starts outside of Yep. Outside of Owl's Head on the overworld map with Wintermute Offkoff, who's leading that one. At 7 o'clock, EVL is leading another dungeon crawl. That's their Monster Mash dungeon crawl. That's going to be done by Zenny. And that also starts on the overworld map outside of Owl's Head. The final PvE event for the evening is going to be a dungeon run of Chilblain's Compendium of Pain and Suffering.
And Suffering.
And that's going to be led by Malahari of the Jade Dragons. Only sometimes. Only if you don't know what you're doing. All right. Nothing beats the old
You
naked
here
runs.
for our whole buffet, not for you.
Yes. 8 o'clock this evening, Dr. DJ Selly's doing his Faster, Louder show on Afternoons. Right?
Louder!
And last but not least, Ember Flames taking over Avatar's Radio for Temper Tantrum T-Days. And that's our community calendar for this Tuesday, January 24th in Shroud of the Avatar.
Of the Avatar.
Yes.
Avatarded. Just don't be
avatarded.
That's right. Don't be avatarded, folks. Term coined by our friends over the Recap Band.
Oh, yes. And I don't know whether or not you've really paid attention to what my game that I'm always playing inside of Discord is. Just because I think a lot of people would appreciate what it's been renamed to.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you do. Most other people don't.
Oh. Never mind.
What did I rename the game to?
Oh, that, yes.
Duh.
Actually, yours actually doesn't show that now, but anyway.
Well, that's because it says I'm streaming right
lunch
now.
with Laz and Jack. That's right.
Yes. That's right.
Absolutely right. But meanwhile, time to move on, say some thank yous. Of course, want to remind everybody this is the last show of the week, even though it's only Taco Tuesday. I'm going in to have my teeth done tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be recuperating over the next couple of days, and I'll be back with you guys before long, hopefully by Monday, back to normal.
Hopefully they give you the good drugs.
Yeah, well, if not, I know where to find
the ones
them.
that make you drool all over yourself.
Yeah, the ones.
I get that tongue. I get that tongue. I keep feeling my tongue.
I got a bottle of hydrocodone over there still left over from the arm just in case, but I'm sure they're going to give me some good stuff. Okay. Yeah, along with the 30 other medicines I got that I take on a regular basis, but that's beside the point. Moving right along, we got to thank some people before we get out of here, and of course remind you that we are here 5 days a week, most weeks. Of course, without things like this coming up, we are here, and we invite you to come join us as we do our shows live here every day of the week here on Lunch with Laz and Jack. And of course, you can join us in Discord by going to nbnn.info and using the Discord app. If you already have Discord installed, you can type in discord.me/NBNN. Come in and join us. You can join us in the Twitch stream. You can join us on YouTube. YouTube actually put timestamps in. A little late, but nonetheless, they're there finally. We can actually have conversations with people out there.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. But moving right along, let's go ahead and thank all the good folks out there. Of course, a reminder that NBNN is a proud sponsor of SodaCon Austin 2017. And of course, if you need any updated info on SodaCon, feel free to reach out and ask. We'll be more than happy to tell you all about it and all the upcoming events. And why is that not working? Of course it doesn't want to work.
Operator error.
Operator error. Yeah, it just never want to work properly.
Operator error.
Yeah. Just never wants to start where I want it to start.
So who's initiating this?
Who's initiating what?
The spawn of Sobek. Gix is bringing us things to touch.
I don't know.
Although I think I need to change the song to for something appropriate while these guys are fighting things.
Oh, that's a big gator.
Yes, the spawn of Sobek is a big gator.
Yes. I wasn't paying
Now,
attention to that.
Are you going to cover our sponsors or no?
Oh, they're rolling. You know, our good friends over at WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Good guys over at the Auchenshire and Markham Farms. You want your wholesale cotton reagents, ale, and more, check them out. They're located at Dawn's Keep, just south of central Brittany, trying to keep an eye on this fight. This is an awesome fight over here. And our sponsors are covering it up. And, of course, if you need that stuff in bulk, you can check them out at the shroudmarketplace.com. They have a storefront there. If you don't want to deal with it in game, you don't want to play the game time, you just want to buy your stuff, go check out their store. Our friends at our home guild over to Britannia Mining Company want you to come on down to Market Road for all your material needs, for all your crafting necessities. Of course, they are located in the Quell region just off of the Exeter mine for your mining and shopping convenience. Our friend Jacob White over at SodaMap.com. SodaMap is truth, so says Lord British. Heard him say it with my own 2 ears. SodaMap now introducing Soda Navigator, your GPS to Shroud of the Avatar. Now featuring underground maps. Jacob White's done it again, folks. Our friend Ben over at Relics by Rild. RelicsByRild.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. You can get your t-shirts like this t-shirt. You can get hats, not like this hat. Patches, yes, like this patch. And more. You can get the NBNN bumper sticker. You can get the NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker. Also at RelicsByRild.com. You can get coinage, shot glasses, coffee mugs, and more. And if you want to save some money while you're checking out at RelicsByRild.com, use the promo code NBNN and save 10% off that swag. And, of course, I forgot our newest sponsor, the Grimy Traders Tavern. Is right, Grimy Traders Auction House, not the Grimy Traders Tavern. There is a Grimy Traders Tavern.
I don't know what you're doing.
There is a Grimy Traders Tavern. Yeah, got out of sequence. I don't know how I missed that one.
It's like, where are you going? Hanging in?
Yeah, I don't know. We're just going. I'm off. I'm already off on a tangent. I don't know why that camera scene is not right. But yes, forgot our other sponsor, Grimy Traders Auction House, GrimyTraders.com. If you are tired of putting up with PM me and you want to just put your stuff out there on auction, it's free to list, free to sign up. It is a buyer's premium. So that means the buyer pays the fees for the sale. Alrighty, and moving right along, last but not least.
Are you ready for Shroud Marketplace?
Our good friends over at the Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs.
Shroud Marketplace, the place where the logo just keeps on shrinking.
Keeps on shrinking. The
reasons.
Famous shrinking logo.
I don't know why. Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. That includes accounts, auctions, clothing, coins. So if you're looking for game gold, coins of the Obsidian, you can find it here, all the way through merchandise and like the NBNN shirt or the NBNN hat that last said, or NBNN bumper sticker. You can also find them on Shroud Marketplace, as well as services. Any kind of game-related item or service can be sold or bought at Shroud Marketplace. Don't forget, all of the vendors are different players, so everybody that's a vendor is an actual player. Don't forget, we do have some great auctions going on right now. If you are looking for a row lot, a town lot, or actually two different row lots, one in Brittany Alleys, or a row lot in Ardoris, or a town lot in Celestis, those are currently up for bid in auctions on Shroud Marketplace. Ooh.
Very nice.
Auctions.
Auctions
Yes.
everywhere.
Yes, and don't forget the in-game services, including Wolfdom's cheese sign writing service.
Cheesy
Or
writing.
Vaclav's cheesy writing.
I'm telling you.
Or Vaclav's
I love
crafting
this
service. Yes. Skirta's music service. Soda design services, or Weddings and More by Laz. Tell us about that, Laz.
Weddings and More by Laz. Not just weddings, and a whole lot more.
Okay. Don't forget, if you're interested in becoming a vendor on Shroud Marketplace, you just need to register for an account and then click on vendor registration. Don't forget, it is free to list all of your items. Free to list. Yay. And then from there, commissions are taken whenever products are sold. Yay. And that means it's time to thank the most important people out here, and that's you guys that are watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on WRFB.
WRFB.
We couldn't do this show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you from the bottoms of our hearts.
Yes,
And
thank you all. We do love you guys. We appreciate you guys.
Darkstar. I guess
Yes,
Darkstar
thank you.
heard that I called him Dorkstar today when I was doing the stand-up. That's why he's logging on.
Is he logging on to discipline you?
I have no idea, but don't forget that you can friend in-game devs. You can friend and there is a Steam achievement for friending a few of them. So please do so. Friend your devs, friend them, talk to them, let them know what you think, and ask them to go hunting with you.
Absolutely.
Especially if you see Lord British.
Well, Lord British may just show up and ask you to go hunt, ask to join your hunt. That's the way that works.
Yeah, it's always crazy. It's like, because Lord British will sometimes zone in on you if he knows that you're online. And if that happens, sometimes he will ask you to go hunting.
That's right.
Or be like, what are you doing?
All right. Well, we need to wrap it up and get out of here for today. And, of course, I see a lot of folks already wrapping it up and getting on out of here. So we're going to go ahead and do the same. Again, want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening out there on YouTube, out there on Twitch TV, and guys watching us in replays. And, of course, listening on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned to NBNN for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, and the latest goings on from right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. We'll be back soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.
Very soon.
Very, very, very soon.
It's going to be weird.
It's going to be huge.
Extra special guest host tomorrow.
Gonna be really, really, really huge.
So huge, I don't